before we get into that, I just got a quick question. Is Jayden Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC?
In the NFC?
If yes, because when you're ranking these quarterbacks, like I always do this in the off season on another podcast. Shout out to Los Pushing Narratives. We'll rank the quarterbacks, top 10 quarterbacks. In this past year, I said the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL are all in the AFC. And
Yeah.
I had said that the best NFC quarterback going into this year was Dak Prescott. That was, or no, I didn't say Dak. I said Matt Stafford. That's because people were on me saying, like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, line up Matt Stafford's stats compared to these other guys in the NFC. But that I say all that to go ahead and ask the question, pose the question: is Jayden Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC?
It's hard to deny Goff after this year right now. Darnold played really well. I think I would pick Jayden over Goff, or not Goff. Darnold. Wow, my brain just farted. I still gotta say that I think Jalen's better than Jayden.
Really?
I love.
Oh yeah,
Look,
absolutely.
I love Jalen Hurts, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
But do I think that Jayden is a top 3 NFC quarterback? Absolutely. Absolutely. That was actually a tough question. I had to like rack my brain going which quarterback.
I'm pulling up their stats right now, just to compare. Just for
I've got a little bias right now because Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield won me a championship this year, so
Right.
Baker's probably my favorite NFC quarterback right now. Shout out to Baker.
Okay.
Appreciate your trophy.
Fair.
So
just to throw this in here, Jalen Hurts stats for the season: 2,900 yards passing, 18 touchdowns with a completion or a QBR of 65.5. Jayden Daniels, 3,500 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, and a QBR of 70.5. With a less talented team.
Outstanding. Whoa, let's not say that. Outstanding rookie season.
That's the less talented
from the kid.
team.
Less talented offense.
Yeah.
100%.
Run
Okay.
advantage.
All right. Okay. All right.
Running
Okay.
back advantage and wide receiver 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the wide receiver 2 is definitely hands down.
I'd probably pick Devontae Smith over Terry.
I like Scary. I love Scary Terry. But
you would pick Devontae Smith over Scary Terry right now?
I'm picking.
Absolutely.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Oh my god.
That's Bama bias. That's Bama bias.
100% is Bama
because
bias.
I'd take AJ over Terry, and I'd take Devontae over. I just think Devontae could be a 1.
Somewhere else?
I hear you.
We all said that shit about Ridley
anywhere
too.
else.
Look at what's happened with Ridley. Anywho.
Hey, look, Calvin hadn't had a quarterback since he was at Alabama.
That's fair. I don't think there's a big enough sample size to kind of even put him into a conversation of is he better than, right? I think that he's had an outstanding rookie season, and I think next year we'll be able to have this conversation on a podcast of, okay, is he the fucking truth or not? But we'll need to see it, right? Like anybody can have one good season. It's happened. It's absolutely happened.
Tebow.
Fair. That's
Boom.
fair. That's
Tebow
fair.
has won a playoff game and then done jack shit since, right? So I mean, we gotta see more.
We know that was Bebe. That was all Demarius.
Yeah, that was all Demarius Thomas. Yeah,
that playoff game was all Demarius. That was definitely that was all Bebe. Yeah, that was all him. Shout out to him. Rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's my take on it. I think that we just can't compare right now.
I feel that. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
And I mean, great stats.
Let us know in the comments. What do you think?
See, that's a segment. See,
you
see, that's a clip. That's a YouTube clip. All right, let's get these predictions. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, look us up on socials at SuplexDinnerClub. And be sure to check out our other projects. We talk college football on Dogs versus All Y'all. That's a weekly college football podcast where we don't just talk about the Georgia Bulldogs. we talk about all things college football. The Life and Times Pod, which is short for the Life and Times of a Restaurant Lifer podcast, where I have some chill conversations with some cool and interesting people that I've met in my years in the hospitality industry. And of course, check out Talk 'em in the Building. That's a pro wrestling podcast where we solely focus on the promo. We talk about the talkers, we hype the hype man, and we pontificate on the promo. It's a fun project, and if you're a pro wrestling fan, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. If you're into TV and movie reviews, check out Four Corners Cinema with Ari and Adrian, a podcast where two lifelong pro wrestling fans review film and other forms of media that just so happen to have some of our favorite pro wrestlers. The Suplex Dinner Club family is growing, and I would love for you to be a part of it.